Hello, welcome to Turbulence Trade, a new episode of this week's trade review. In this video, I will talk about only one stock, which made my first 100% profit option trade. Please continue watching. Quick review for this week. This week was really exciting with all the earning reports released. Many were exceptionally better than people had expected, such as AMD, Apple, and Facebook. Just like I said in my previous video, I did not place any bet on the earnings. If you have bought in before the earning reports, congratulations to you. If you haven't, then I suggest to wait for a little more time before you open your position. The 100% profit option trade. Looking back at my YouTube videos, I always sold my position too early, with 1 week or intraday trades. Taking profit by selling early is absolutely a way to avoid risk, but it is also exhausting to do short-term operations. To maximize the profit of trades, traders must have the judgment to hold the position longer. So the trade was on D. First, why did I pick D? Historically speaking, D has the volatility to go up and down. The repetitive pattern creates trade opportunities from time to time. Second, after beaten down, there came a large volume of bullish orders. As you may already know, volume always leads trend, so this is an encouraging buy-in signal. Third, the RSI indicator. At the time I opened the position, the daily RSI was reaching the oversold line. From this history performance, it was very rarely oversold, so the RSI was also a promising factor. Choosing a stock is the first step. The next step is to hold it. Before selling it, there were multiple occasions that I wanted to sell this option, but I managed to overcome the impulse. Firstly, D broke the 50% position of the beaten down gap in just 2 weeks. This was a super convincing sign of recovery. At the same time, Dow Jones and SPY were both steady, no obvious signal of pulling back. So even validation signs appeared several times, such as in point A, B, and C, I still stick to my position. The last step would be to sell it. In my last video, I said I wish D could go back to the $85 or $87 zone. However, in this week, I became cautious because of the fluctuation brought by the flood of earning reports. Hence, I sold my position when the validation sign appeared again on July the 28th, as shown in the graph. So this is the story of my first 100% profit option trade. I wish I could make more trades like these in the future. If you like it, upvoting and sharing will be really appreciated. That will encourage me to share more of my trade experience. All the trades. This is a table of all the trades I have made in this week. I closed 4 positions within this week. Pets was not successful, and I stopped the loss with my regular 20% stop limit. Another one, Walmart. Walmart was shortable after it surged to the overbought zone with earning report. The total profit for this week is 28.5%. Next week. After Friday's surge of Apple and Facebook, many said the next week would be a hard one. Well, I do not have an idea for the next week, but I believe it will be tough for the next half year. Let's take a look at MMFI graph. This graph shows the percent of the stocks above 50-day average. This graph shows the past 5-year data. From the chart, we could see that there is a support line at nearly 50%. That means for most time of the past 5 years, 50% of stocks in the market were performing above their SMA 50. But taking a look at the rectangles, other than the last one caused by COVID-19, the stock market sank every time in the last quarter or last half of each year. This is a purely technical analysis, not considering the news at all. So back to the next week or even for the next coming month, I would suggest that do not play risky or long-term bets. Thanks for watching. If you like my video, please leave a comment or share it. Welcome to subscribe my YouTube channel and follow me on Twitter, Turbulence Trade. I post my real-time trade there. See you next week.